So Bucks fans are now booing Giannis and the Bucks organization. Keep in mind, if it wasn't for this guy, y'all would have never won y'all first championship.
This is tied for the largest halftime deficit.
I mean, they was getting blown out by 31 points.
6 of 7. Count the bucket. A tough two to get.
Like, this man has given everything for this organization. And even though they was getting blown out by 31 points, no fan in that building should have been booing Giannis nor the Bucks organization. At this point, he might as well pack up his shit and go. Because a lot of other teams in the NBA would be lucky to have him. What was it, 50 years until they won their first NBA title? Fans in this building lost their mind. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he asked for a trade. And if he decides to stick around, then y'all some lucky motherfuckers. Because guarantee Giannis go to any other team, that's a guaranteed championship. So most people on the East Coast is experiencing an outage from Verizon Wireless. Many people are claiming that their service bars are no longer there, but there is an SOS. Allegedly, some people are claiming that the satellite for Verizon Wireless in San Antonio exploded. A spokesperson for Verizon Wireless claims that they are aware of the issue impacting wireless voice and data services and that our engineers are engaged and working effortlessly to identify and solve the problem as quickly as possible. Now, as of right now, a few people that I know that have Verizon that live in Chicago aren't experiencing any issues. So it must only be on the East Coast, far East Coast. This is AWS all over again. We know how shit went when Amazon services went down. How long will Verizon Wireless services be down? That's the question. If you are experiencing any outages and you're not on the East Coast, let me know. All this motherfucking money that these people bring in and they cannot keep their systems up and running. As more information becomes available, I'll let you guys know. FIFA says you motherfuckers are lying. As I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen videos circulating the internet claiming that people are canceling their tickets. Well, FIFA is calling you motherfuckers out. Officials are saying no, FIFA is not seeing a mass cancellation for the World Cup. FIFA said that these claims are not only inaccurate reports with no substance, but doubled down saying that ticket application statistics set to be released Wednesday will further prove the opposite. They're claiming that 500 million ticket requests were submitted in a 33-day window. Now, either people are canceling their FIFA tickets because of what's going on here in America and they don't want no parts in that, which I totally understand. And FIFA putting out this statement to stop people from canceling more tickets because they don't want to lose out on any money. Or the internet has just sparked up a bunch of rumors that's circulating and a lot of people are seeing this and believing it. Either way, I wouldn't blame a person again for not wanting to come to the United States with all this bullshit that's going on. Who's telling the truth? The people making the videos or FIFA? Did Iran just threaten Donald Trump?
We are following some breaking news out of Iran after Iran threatens President Trump. Take a look at this social media post right now, sharing more details of this threat. This is from the New York Post saying Iran issues sickening assassination threat against Trump. Quote, this time it will not miss the target. And they also shared a photo of one of the assassination attempts against President Trump. All of this coming as protests continue to escalate.
Wait, so they claim that they tried this once before? When did this take place? I'm sure right now people are jumping for joy because a lot of people don't want him to be in office no more. But damn, they literally threatened this man and now it's national TV news? Are they actually gonna carry this out? Or is this just a lot of talk? I wonder if Donald Trump got wind of this and how he feel about the situation. Is Secret Service detail gonna amp up? Because if these motherfuckers making threats, they gonna try to carry the shit out. Let me take you motherfuckers back. Remember when J.D. Vance told President Zelensky that you're not grateful, that he hasn't thanked the United States? He said that shit in the Oval Office. Hold fast, don't scroll. Look at this.
This entire meeting?
Listen to this.
This entire meeting, have you said thank you?
I thank every American family. I thank President Biden and both parties. I'm very thankful to American people. Thanks you, your team, Congress. I'd like to thank American our partners for the support. And I'm very grateful to all Americans We deeply appreciate that Ukraine and America have stood side by side. Thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you for the invitation. So thank you very much.
8.
You got to be more thankful.
How many times he got to thank a
Let me tell
motherfucker?
you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards.
So I say, how many times does this guy got to be thankful? Proof is in the pudding. It shows it every time. They just wanted that man to bow down because of the position that he in. Yeah, I said it. Listen to this.
LCBO, the largest purchaser of alcohol in the world, will begin removing U.S. products from its store shelves. And as the exclusive wholesaler, American brands will no longer be available in LCBO catalog.
So today, Ontario's Premier Doug Ford has stated Canada will no longer produce alcohol to the United States, and they will no longer stock U.S. alcohol. This is a total hit to the United States, as well as the other tariffs that has been placed.
Every year, the LCBO sells nearly $1 billion worth of U.S. wine, beer, cider, seltzers, and spirits, including more than 3,600 products from 35 states.
So I guess you gotta ask yourself, is what the Trump administration really worth it? Losing out on $1 billion in revenue from alcohol, possibly losing power to 3 major states, having people suffer that shouldn't be suffering? But again, this is what y'all voted for. So reporters asked people of Pennsylvania how they felt about Trump's first 50 days being in office. But what they will say won't probably shock you.
I think he's doing great. He's doing everything he said he's going to do.
But do you think he's doing a good job, bad job? I think he's doing good.
The world's waking up when Donald Trump came in office.
He's doing what he said he was going to do. He's done a whole bunch of stuff.
Wowzers. She say he's doing everything that he said he was gonna do? My first day in office, and we're in the war in Ukraine. That was a lie. Groceries and eggs and all that other stuff, prices are supposed to be going down. But why is it going up? And I mean, the list goes on, but we all know. But where do they find these people at? Are they that brainwashed? A whole nother level of ass sniffer. Like, I can't make this shit up, man. And what's even more funny, I'm sure it's many other people out there that feel the exact same way. But again, this is what y'all voted for. So there's another tariff war going on. China slaps 100% tariffs on Canada. Wowzers. And this information comes from the New York Times. China announced tariffs up to 100% on canola, pork, and other foods from Canada on Saturday, which is today, in retaliation for Canada's decision last August to collect steep taxes on imports of Chinese electric vehicles, steel, and aluminum. The Chinese tariffs will take effect on March 20th, were also a clear warning to Canada and indirectly Mexico not to cooperate with the United States on trade. Now, they say the Prime Minister of Canada is the one to blame because he announced tariffs on imports from China last year, partly to protect heavy government-supported investments by automakers in the electric car factories in Canada. So in other words, these tariffs take place on the 20th, which is going to have a major impact on the Canadians. However, the Prime Minister of Canada has yet to respond. You know how President Donald Trump was upset with the Democrats because they didn't stand up for the little boy that had brain cancer because Donald Trump was using him as a political pawn? Now, if the Trump administration cared so much about kids with brain cancer, then why did ICE and the Trump administration deport a 10-year-old U.S. citizen recovering from brain cancer back to Mexico? Let's jump into this story. In early February, Customs and Border Protection stopped a family at the immigration checkpoint while they were traveling from Rio Grande, Texas, where they live, to Houston, where their daughter's specialists are located. A trip the family had made at least 5 other times without incident. Now, during their previous trips, the undocumented parents of the 10-year-old, who was a U.S. citizen, were allowed through checkpoint after presenting authorities with letters from lawyers and their daughter's doctor. This time, however, authorities deemed those letters insufficient and arrested the parents for not providing proper documentation. The family attorney said the parents have no criminal history. In addition to the 10-year-old girl, 4 other children, all but one born in the U.S., were in the car with the parents when they were detained. The parents were then forced to make a difficult decision: return to Mexico as a family or leave their children behind in the U.S. So again, I say, The Trump administration don't give a damn about kids with brain cancer, kids in general. Because if they did, nothing like this would have ever transpired. This is always going to be a good one. Remember the other day when your boy Donald Trump said out his mouth, who did the deal with Canada? Why is Canada supplying the United States with electricity? Listen to this.
And it doesn't make sense that our country allows electricity to be made in another country and sold into us. Who did that deal for the United States?
Who did that deal, he say? You did. Even Tim Walz says it best. I want y'all to listen to this.
He negotiated the damn trade deal with them. If trade is so bad with Canada, he was the guy who signed the deal. It defies logic. But look, I think this is how he ran business. He stiffed contractors. He stiffed workers. He doesn't pay his bills. He declares bankruptcy.
Maybe he don't recall he signed that shit. You know, Trump always blaming somebody. But I believe that he figured out that he made that deal, and that's why he not saying who made the deal. But hey, this is what y'all voted for. Don't be surprised if he forgets some shit later on. So a woman is facing felony charges after she is accused of vandalizing this Tesla dealership, allegedly. Clearly, she didn't have anything to do this weekend. Now, as you can see, she vandalized the building quite well. A lot of tagging going on. She even tagged the windows. Some of the stuff was blurred out. Wasn't fit for camera, if you know what I mean. Maybe she didn't get the memo from United States Attorney General Pam Bondi when she did that interview a couple days ago saying that anybody that vandalizes any Tesla dealerships or any Teslas, they're coming for you. I just want to know, what is people getting out of this? Besides bringing down Elon Musk's network, what else are they getting from them? Spending time in jail for no particular reason, all because you want to go vandalize somebody else's shit. I don't agree with it whatsoever. Protesting is one thing. Vandalizing is something totally different. Now, I'm sure this isn't going to be the last that we see of people vandalizing Tesla dealerships. But if Pam Bondi is a woman of her word, a lot of these people are going to regret it.
No more Washington, D.C. I hate it. It makes no sense. They call it the District of Columbia. It's got nothing to do with Columbia. It's nowhere near Columbia. From now on, it will be Washington, D.A. District of America. No more of this Columbian nonsense.
I mean, what nonsense can this man come up with next? First, it was the Gulf of Mexico. Now it's the District of Columbia. I'm starting to think at some time in his lifetime, a Latino screwed him over. Yeah, I want you to ponder on that. Now, for the normal individuals, we know why it's named District of Columbia, because Christopher Columbus allegedly found America, even though most of us know the Indians was here first. Yeah, I said it. Somebody keep feeling this man on. Somebody is giving him the ideas. He cannot be coming up with this shit on his own. Just can't be. District of America does not have a catchy ring to it, just like the Gulf of America. Or trying to make Canada the 51st state. Somebody please, make it make sense. I bet y'all didn't know this. In 2014, Donald Trump wanted to purchase the Buffalo Bills. Now the price tag for the team at that time was $1.4 billion. Donald Trump at that time had $1.1 billion. Now allegedly, Stephen A. Smith states that Donald Trump reached out to him back in 2014. Now, allegedly, he states that Donald Trump said that if the NFL owners get in his way, they're going to regret it.
If
Listen to this.
MFers get in my way, I'm going to get them all back. I'm going to run for president.
As he did.
And sure enough, that's what happened.
Now, you telling me all this could have been avoided if we would have sacrificed the Buffalo Bills to Donald Trump? You telling me that if they just would have gave him the Buffalo Bills team, we would have never seen him run in 2016 and win? They should have just gave him the damn NFL team, and we wouldn't be going through this shit what we're going through now. I wonder how them NFL owners feel right now. Bet you some of them would have wished they would have gave him the team. Now he's the commander-in-chief. Not once, but twice.